It
Hey.
does, Olu. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show.
Oh shit.
I'm
Hey,
your
hey.
host, Joshua Sitrak, and I got dirt under my fingernails. One of my
Mm.
neighbors, I was out in the yard pulling weeds with my Mexican day laborer hat on, and she
All
rolls
right.
down the window as she drives by. She's like, "You look like a real farmer." And in South Dakota, that's high compliment. That's like saying you look like you're packing 10 inches in that pants. And I'm like, "Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You,
Thank you. Have a nice day. God
you
bless
better
you."
than me because they tell me I look like a farmer. I'll be like, well, no shit, goddamn it. Look at my garden for the last year and a half. Fuck you. I am. Oh, and have a nice day.
This same neighbor gave me like a basket of Morels that she found on her, I guess it's her dad's or her brother's property like a month ago.
Oh,
Fuck, dude, I haven't had Morels since we left California, and I directly lit the grill and grilled those motherfuckers and finished them in butter and some of the herbs from my garden, and they were delicious. They
oh,
were
you should throw
fucking
some bourbon up
delicious.
in that butter.
Oh man,
Mm, mm.
I mean, they were big mushrooms. They were like walnut size. Real big
Ooh,
mushrooms. So
nice. You said,
anyway,
give me those with the Chantilly lace. Goddamn it. You go. You go. Shit. I know here at our household, since our oldest has been back, yeah, all of a sudden the kitchen is being used again like a motherfucker.
bro,
I had to tell her, I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. She's like making pasta. Like I'll come walking down at 8 o'clock at night. Oh, I'm just gonna make some pasta. I'm like, whoa, 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 goddamn.
oh, bro, I my house is just perpetually messy. We're having people over. It's my youngest birthday today,
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
and so we're having people over, and that's why I was out in the yard. I was trying to finish. I got this little section of the along the fence line that's all my neighbors were looking at me like I was a fucking moron because I'm pulling weeds and then I'm laying cardboard down, so because I got all these
Yeah,
bushes, right? And I got some black eyed Susans and a couple other flowers and then some all perennials, right? And
right.
so I'm fucking sick of weeding that shit. It's like nonstop. And so then I'm like thinking about it this winter. I was like, I know what I'll do. I'll just fucking lay cardboard down, cut holes around the base of the plants, lay cardboard down. I had all my neighbors looking at me like they're just looking at me while I'm doing this shit when I started it. And they're like, what the
You,
fuck is this dumbass doing? And now you
you should
look
have
at
said,
it
hey,
and
don't
you're
worry. Ancient Chinese secret.
no shit. And now you look at it, dude, it's the bomb. And guess what? I don't have to weed that shit again. It's all nice with the cedar wood chips over it. Oh man, it looks like something out of a fucking Better Homes and Garden magazine.
He said, ooh, Rob Marine Corps on that.
Oh
You said,
fuck
shit, I
yeah.
ain't acting stupid. I'm acting smart.
Yeah. I just look dumb.
Yeah. I look dumb doing it, but woo, shit, it comes out on top. That's a good one. I bet I could just hear him in the car, you know. Hey, Martha, look at that ignorant son of a bitch there from California over there. I'm sure it's not that much of a twang, shit, but, you know.
No, it's a lot of don't you knows. Don't you know?
Yeah, don't you know? Yeah, Fargo was a hit out there. That's right, huh?
Big hit.
Even though it's up north.
Well, I don't know if we did this one time, but we were looking at states where what's the number one porn that the states watch, and then we were looking at what's the number one state that the other state hates. North and South Dakota hate each
Yeah.
other. Apparently, I didn't. You would have never figured that, but apparently they're like state 48 and 49 on the pecking order, and they're just trying to shit all over each other.
Exactly. If they were chickens, they'd be the last two to get inside the coop and shit.
Oh man. Well, but the good news is that we also have Alabama. So
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. Alabama kind of slides right in. Oh yeah. I mean, you would think Texas or maybe Florida, but nope. Alabama's got you there with the
Well,
side of Mississippi every now and then.
here's the thing, though, Olu, is that Texas
Mm.
and Florida are two of like probably our better states in the union, and that says a lot about the state of our union.
Not Texas, goddammit. Not
Fuck.
that fucking shithole.
Oh man. I was actually my wife and I were talking, uh, like about moving there, moving to Texas.
Oh, yes.
But we're not going to.
Not doing.
It's too
Oh yeah,
expensive
shit.
for
I
it's
remember.
too expensive for this South Dakota boy.
Shit, darn near every place is except Timbuktu for you now. Shit.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. I remember being down there in Texas because, as we all know, my sister G. Lou lives out there, does her glass blowing business. Yeah, I remember I was out there on her balcony screaming at downtown Dallas how Texas sucks. People,
Why
cars
do you
were
hate
stopping, like
what?
looking for.
So I want to explore this because this is kind of like you and the lead singer of Journey. Like, why do you hate
Oh,
Texas so much? It's like nonsensical why you hate Journey so much, why you hate Steve Perry,
not Journey
but
sucks. Oh, I
but
hate Journey.
but Journey is the quintessential band of San Francisco, right? The Bay Area.
Oh,
When do they play when the
oh,
Giants win? What
oh,
song do they play when
God.
the Giants win?
Oh, I black it out because it fucking sucks. It's some Journey shit. God
Well,
damn it.
if you go with certain groups of our friends, you're probably already blacked out and kicked out of the stadium. And if you don't know what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, go back and listen to some of our old episodes, please and thank you.
Yeah,
But why do you
thank you.
hate?
Go look it up.
Oh shit! Hold on. You know what I
Fuck
just
with that.
realized? I didn't put my AirPods in.
Oh, well, hey, why don't you put those in?
Sorry
Oh yeah,
about
shit. Yeah, you'll go back. We got a good friend of ours. We got a good friend of ours that loves Journey. Motherfucker made a CD. He's like, here, we could just play this at your house. I literally opened the front door and threw it out the door. And he was just
that.
looking out like, I worked hard on that. Like, I don't give a fuck. Holy
Oh shit!
shit. Oh yeah,
But
with
why do
Texas,
you
I don't
why
know.
do
It
you
just
hate? Why?
I don't know. It just it started out just being kind of fun, especially when I was in the
Yeah.
military, because motherfuckers from I mean, if you don't know, I mean, you just sitting there, you just hear motherfuckers. I love like literally just tell you how much they love Texas and how great Texas is, and Texas this and Texas that, And then I just started fucking with somebody, and next thing you know, shit, and all these other motherfuckers from Texas started bitching and giving me shit. So then I just said, fuck Texas. Because everybody I started meeting was, God bless Texas. Texas is the best state in the state of the United States. Goddamn. Oh, I miss Texas so much. Like, oh shit. Fuck Texas. I hate it.
uh, it's kind of like the Cowboys. Like everybody hates the Cowboys, because so
Yep.
many people love the Cowboys, just like the Yankees or the Red Sox, whatever. Now the Warriors too. By the way, go Steph Curry. What's up? Dropping
Oh,
fucking dimes on motherfuckers. Holy
oh,
shit!
fuck. They were doing it.
Holy
They were doing
cow!
it.
How many points did he score in the first quarter of that game?
I thought it was like 21 or some shit like that.
Jeez Louise!
He was throwing it down, boy. He was throwing it down. And
I
if just
mean,
a couple more of those boys off the bench could have been hitting, I think they would have taken it. But it should be a good series, though. It should
yeah,
be.
yeah, yep. I mean, I don't know. Here's the thing. I can't fucking stand Steve Kerr always mouthing off about every other thing in the universe besides basketball. And I don't want it to sound like I hear
Too
what
late.
you're all screaming on the podcast right now.
Too late, you
Just
racist
shut up.
bastard.
No, no. Remember, no. Remember LeBron, he's like, they just want to tell you, shut up and dribble. You know, like that's what that
Yeah.
one lady on Fox said. Just shut up and dribble. I don't want it to
Right.
be like that, right? Everyone has their own
Too late.
opinions about stuff. No, you have your opinions, great, but don't come to the fucking basketball game and be like, I don't want to play. I just don't feel like playing today. Holy shit! Some fucking 20, 50 fucking families up in there are mourning. Hundreds of people, thousands of people, a whole town is in shock. Oh, and you don't want to
A
fucking
lot.
play. You don't have anything to do with it. You know, like, why are you making it about you? Why are you making it about the Warriors? You know, it's like, brilliant fucking basketball guy, and I think generally pretty thoughtful, but he's becoming like Popovich, where it's just like everything else is just fucking insufferable about him. You know? Like Popovich is the
Oh, well,
same
see,
fucking way.
well, that's where you and I differ on that. I kind of like the way they stepping up and like, letting motherfuckers know. And Kerr, I mean, he's gonna have to. I mean, not gonna have to, but you would figure he was gonna say something on this. I mean,
Well,
his
that's what I'm
dad
saying.
died
It's
of gun violence, so I mean,
how did
that
his
he was
dad
coming
die?
out to say something.
How did his dad die?
I think it was a robbery or something like that.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a mass shooting. Like people, I'm not diminishing that,
Right,
right?
right. It's just gun violence.
And that's the besides suicide, that's like the number one cause of death in the United States. You know, and
Hmm.
suicide you could say
Hmm.
is probably gun violence as well. You know,
Yeah, I guess you could put that on there on that. I
uh,
guess you could. Hey,
cheers. I've had a banana today.
hey, but now, all right, hey, all right, hey.
But what I'm getting at is you have so many commentators who are commentating on things that they have no expertise in, like this podcast. Like this podcast, we say we don't know shit. This podcast is full of lies.
Tell you every
It's
day.
just it's just two lifelong friends shooting the shit, shitting on each other. That's it. This is a conversation that would happen on the stoop of your house or on a telephone
Yes.
call or
Hmm.
you're at a backyard barbecue. This is the kind of
All of
conversation
that.
that you're having, right?
Yep.
I don't profess to be an expert in shit. I mean, I know a few things, but we don't talk about those things on this
Sure.
podcast because that's not interesting, right? It's not interesting when I tell you,
Right.
oh, well, I know this. No, it's more interesting when I
No.
look like a moron, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna have
It's
to
way
admit that.
more
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
But and therefore, I don't like it when other people do. Like, uh, uh, I don't like it when people make
Kerr and
tragedy.
Popovich.
Yeah, well, I just in general, right? Like, I'm not.
Hmm.
I know I called them both out, but just because they're both in the NBA and they have an overzealous thing, like with Popovich and his politics about Trump and all this shit. It's like, yes, we know Trump sucks. Fucking, why didn't you win this game? It wasn't because of Trump.
Right.
You know,
On some level, they're not realizing or remembering that sports for a lot of people takes them away from that shit.
bingo.
You know, and they're looking to sports as that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's exact. Thank you for putting my point way better than what I was just kind of digging around the mulberry bush on that one.
That doesn't happen too often now.
A broken clock, you know.
Yeah.
But
And I've already done it twice today. You missed me earlier.
oh no. But you know what I'm saying? It's like we want distraction, like I don't want to hear about, why you don't want to play today because, of something in the media. And by the way, we can talk about all the fucking lies the media has told about specifically that shooting, but all the
Mm.
others too. The one in Kansas City where it was supposedly a pregnant woman was handcuffed and then shot. Like, did you hear about that one?
Oh, hell no. No, no, no. No. Are
It
you
turns out
kidding
to
me?
be
I mean, I would have seen that. I mean, we would have opened with, "Oh, a pregnant woman was shot. Jesus
because it
Christ."
wasn't fucking
You know,
real. I mean, she was
no.
shot. She was shot, but she was shooting back. She was firing. They were trading lead. I don't know if lead bullets are legal in Missouri. They are not. Lead bullets are
Oh,
not
right.
legal in California, and definitely not legal in South Dakota.
Yep.
I don't know about any other state. So
Right. Just as long and not legal in your pencil. So yeah. I mean, there's even with that shooting that's in Texas, like they even had to walk back all these statements that they were fucking shitting on the teacher about leaving the door this, leaving the door
oh man,
that. I
oh
mean,
man,
it's like you just always tell everybody to just hold on, wait. We got to hear everything. I mean,
it,
don't get me
and that
wrong. There's a lot
and
of fuck ups that happen with them cops.
yeah, and that's what I'm getting at. Like Steve Kerr, like doesn't know shit. Nobody does at this point, right? I don't feel like playing. The
Right.
facts ain't even come out yet. Let's investigate this shit. Let's talk to people. Let's talk to witnesses. Let's see what the fuck's going on. Nobody knows. It's a tragedy. That's all we know. It's a fucking tragedy.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that we know.
hmm
Okay, we can't assign blame. We
hmm
can't do this. We can't do that. Let's fucking figure it out. But don't fucking show up on TV. I don't want to play. This is the NBA Finals, motherfucker. We want to watch this shit. We want to get away from this. You know, like how many mass shootings has there been in the month of fucking May? How many?
Oh
And
shit, I don't know about. Yeah. Oh God, at least like I want to say 14 or something like that. I
did you
mean, there's
know?
already like over 200 in this year.
Did you know that the Buffalo shooter is from my hometown?
Yeah, bingo. Yeah. We talked
Did we
about that
talk
the
about that?
last
We
time.
did. Okay, sorry. See, this is
Yeah,
the whole thing. Like, I don't
yeah.
even remember putting that episode out. So I don't know what we did on that episode. I'm like reading the
It was all the
description of it.
copy you had.
I'm reading the description that I put up on YouTube, and I was like, "We talked about that? Wait, what? What? We didn't. We did. I didn't even put in the description the fucking Pastor Greg Locke and his fucking witches shit. Oh my god.
You didn't?
Oh my god. I am so obsessed with this guy now. Like I show it to everybody. I'm like,
Oh.
look at this guy. You can't believe this guy. And people are like, what?
And
We got your name, you stinking witches.
if you're a Democrat, just get out of here. Just get out of my congregation. I don't even want you in my congregation. Like, wait, what? Like, what Bible is he reading from?
The
I know the
funniest
Book
thing,
of Enoch is not really, distributed, but damn.
the most hilarious thing about him is how he keeps on wanting to cuss. You know, he keeps on wanting to
Yeah,
swear. He's like, and I'm gonna get you off your tails when he wants to say ass. I tell you, you
yeah,
stinking witch. He wants to say bitch.
bitch.
I'll tell you,
Like,
you
come on.
stinking no good satanic baby killers. He has this pause before he insults someone because he wants to say, you dick sucking motherfuckers.
Exactly. Like he's just shitting on these people, judging them, shall I
I
say?
don't even
And I
care
know in the
about
good
that.
book,
I don't care.
yeah, but in the good
This
book it says, "Thou shalt not judge thee." Only God judges thee.
doesn't say
But
that.
some, somehow,
Oh my god.
yeah, judging
No,
the Lord is the judgment, not us.
I just think that it would be fucking hilarious. I'm not going to do it, so I'll give it to the world. This is my hilarious
Oh,
idea is that you create
oh,
like a
please do it.
YouTube channel or like a TikTok or Instagram Reels or whatever with a pastor like he's preaching the word
Oh,
of God. He's preaching hallelujah. Can I get someone to say
oh,
amen? You goddamn
amen, sweet
motherfuckers.
black baby Jesus.
And he just curses like a motherfucker and he's quoting scripture and thou shalt not kill, you goddamn sons of bitches.
Oh shit! There's this dude out there. Oh man, he's on YouTube. He wears like these Coke bottle glasses and stuff, and that's what he does.
Oh,
He
there's
sits there.
somebody.
I
Okay.
asked one of our friends to send me the fucking shit again. He sends me him sometimes, and it says this brother. The shit is hilarious. All
Oh
right,
my
I'll get you
God.
that one
I
because then
gotta
you can
see
put them
it.
side by side and shit.
I gotta see that. I gotta see that. Oh my God, I need that
I'll
in my
get that
life.
to you.
It's next to exercise, fresh air, and a little bit of
Oh,
cannabis. I need that in my life.
I need that so I can just turn it on. I have it on a loop.
I
Whenever
just
I'm
want to
feeling
listen to
down
it.
and bad, I'll just
Yeah, you know how you have that those songs, like when I'm feeling down, I put on a little Doja and I feel okay after a few songs. Like or I
I hear
listen
you.
to a one of you know who Jocko Willink is?
Yep, yep.
So I'll listen to one of his like speeches and I'll feel a little bit better about myself and more determined. I want to know about this guy's YouTube channel and I'm going to fucking be just fine. Things are going to Oh, I
He
just
said,
cut
"I'm gonna."
my leg off with a chainsaw. I just cut my leg off. Hey, let me just put this YouTube channel on real quick.
Exactly. You feeling down? People are like, "You feeling down, huh? You want to go watch the pastor on YouTube? Huh? That
Yeah,
make you
I
feel
do.
better? Come on,
I do. I
go
need
watch it.
that,
Come on,
Lou. I
come on."
need
He
that in my
curses at
life.
people. He curses. Come on, let's just sit down. Which play? You feel better. You want me to get you a beer and a shot? Okay.
Do it. Do it.
That would be your proverbial binky when you get sad.
Oh, man. I need that shit. I need that shit in my life.
Oh, well,
Oh,
I'll
but,
get it to you. I'll get
you know,
it.
I've just been listening, and we talk about this a lot, and I think our opinions are kind of settled. Like, I don't see any evidence of my opinion, which I think is pretty well informed. I am a gun owner. You are a gun owner. Uh,
Hmm.
um, and for one of us, at least, I know I see a gun in my very near future. We're just arguing about
Mm,
what kind it's going to be. So my
mm.
wife just took a CNC pistol course, and she wants
Oh,
that
nice,
Glock.
nice.
She wants the Glock. Uh, what is it? The three.
She wants
What,
a 3.8.
what is it?
Shit.
I think
I was
it's
about to say
it's
357. Shit.
no, it's the 380.
Mm-mm. Three.
Let me see.
Damn.
380.
You
It's
said,
the
I
Glock.
want a
It's
man
the Glock
stopper.
20.
Goddamn it.
It's the Glock 25. So it's a small gun. It's a really fun gun to shoot. I've shot it a
Yeah.
bunch of times. It's a good. Uh, it's a good conceal and carry. Not that I've said it a million times. We're not fucking carrying guns around, but it's a fun gun to
Mm.
shoot, and it's super fucking accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's
Nice.
not the 25. It's not the 25. Sorry, the 25
Mm-mm.
it's the 42. Excuse me. The 25 is the illegal version of that.
42. Isn't that Jackie Robinson's number? Oh, you go.
Oh shit! Did you hear about that fucking guy getting called racist because he's calling? He's like, "What's up, Jackie?" To what's his name?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a whole thing I need that I think that needs to be settled between them both. Because one's saying one thing and the other one saying, no, I did tell him that I didn't want to be called that. So it's like,
It's This is the thing.
it's like, let you two deal with it.
Everything is fucking racist, right? Everything is racism. He's calling him Jack. He called
Right.
himself Jackie Robinson. He said, "I'm the
That's
modern
what I'm
day
saying.
Jackie Robinson." You don't fucking say that. Will Smith said it
Right.
best. Get Jackie Robinson's name out your goddamn mouth. You
Not
don't.
slap.
I mean, where is the Batman slap when you need it? Like I think
Yeah,
that we should just.
exactly.
I think that we should just have Will Smith going around slapping people. That's his new role. Like people say stupid shit. Like he's gonna come and slap me. You know,
Yeah.
he's gonna show up at my house. I'll be out in my garden, and he's gonna be like, "Get that what retarded things? Get that R word
I
out your goddamn mouth!" Slap.
was about to say, you just said retarded. You can't
And
just
I just,
swag.
I'm just gonna
What? What?
say, And it's just everyone has to say the same thing. Just like Chris Rock, we have to say, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me. Remember, did you ever watch that movie, Idiocracy?
Is that
With,
the one where he left to the future?
yeah, The Future Stupid?
Yeah.
And they have that guy he's like the YouTube star, and all it is kick him in the nuts.
That's yeah.
That's Will Smith's new job. He just goes around
Just
slapping
to
the
slap people.
shit out of people.
You think we could get him to do that skit?
The thing is that it's not race. How is that racist? Jackie Robinson is a man of powerful character. He's a man of
True.
incredible talent. That's like
True.
calling, let's bring it full circle. That's like calling Jada the baddest, most toughest bitch on the planet, G.I. Jane, and then getting slapped for it.
Yeah. I like that analogy.
We live in a fucking clown world, yo. We live in a fucking clown world.
I think it's fucked up. Like I said, as soon as we brought it up, I said those two need to settle that shit between each other. That shit needed to be settled then. I mean, like he's calling his ass Jackie. Yeah, like they just need to squash the bullshit. At least to jerk each other off. I mean, look. I mean, if the motherfucker said, "Don't call me, goddamn it, Jackie," well, I'll call him fucking Jackie. And then if you did, well, hey, that's between you two. I don't think it was anything as a slight of racism. I mean, shit. Like you fuck up on the baseball field, and he was like, "Yeah, Jackie." Like, like you're no Jackie Robinson.
He called himself.
He did that to himself, but what I'm saying is even.
Like he's on the record of saying that. This isn't some locker room talk. This ain't grab him by the fucking pussy or whatever.
No,
he said it in a fucking interview.
Is. Yeah, he is. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, but that's why I'm saying these two need to settle that shit. Because he probably fucked up on the field and the other dude called him Jackie. And then he was like, all right, hey, you don't have to give me a ribbon. Like, he's probably. Well, no, it started with him calling himself Jackie.
And then he was.
What I'm saying is,
go.
They were fucking with each other. I'm saying when the one guy that said I told him to stop calling me that, I said probably one day he wasn't feeling good, and then he fucked up, and the dude passed by him and said, "Yeah, Jackie, just fucking with him as he usually does." And then the dude was like, "I don't want to be called that, like a little bitch." That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is like
that's probably what the fuck
playground kid shit. He called me a nut twerp. What does that even mean? So what? Brush it off, Brush that shit off.
Yes. Exactly.
He called you something? Man,
right.
I mean, there is some real acts of racism going on in this country. And when you say that this shit is racist, it diminishes everyone's legitimate claims of racism. I told the story of a friend of mine. Now, South Dakota ain't known as the blackest state in the union. One of my friends got a noose put in the bed of his pickup truck. He's a black gentleman. That's some racist shit. And it was racist by his coworkers. That's some racist shit.
That's racist.
That's fucking racist. Yeah. That's not the same thing as saying, "Hey, Jackie." That's called digging a man's dick in the dirt. There's a big difference.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's probably what it got to the head, and that motherfucker, like I said, fucked up, and the dude called him Jackie again just to make fun of him, as in, yeah, you're Jackie Robinson.
Man, but you and I know. Wait, you and I know that if you're like, "Hey, man, don't call me Trampus anymore," everyone's calling you Trampus. Where you come from?
Trampus.
Where you come from? That you just live with a bunch of fucking bitches? No, we're digging your ass.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. This whole thing is like being a bitch. You're just like, the fuck is wrong with you, motherfucker? You got to live with it. Shit. It's no big deal. Like, really? He called you Jackie?
It's like us. Remember when we went to the Cannabis Cup and we're
Oh
sitting
yeah.
in the indoors and we got our sunglasses on and we're just like our legs hurt, our feet are swelling up, and we're just like, fuck, I don't know, dude, let's just go. And then some kids just walked by us and just like shitted on us
Yeah.
for being old ass men. And we just looked at that motherfucker and we're like, we're, we could have just been like, no. And I was like, no, I
Yeah.
probably am your dad, bitch. Because I fucked your mom. And what did they do? Did they like get mad? No, they just like, that's respect right there. I can't remember how exactly.
Yeah.
I was so high that I can't exactly remember, but that's kind of how it went down. They walked by us and
Yep.
they just shitted on us, and then we just
Mm-hmm.
capped back at
Right.
them, and they're like,
Yeah,
respect.
I know. I'm your daddy, motherfucker. I was fucking your mama last night. I mean, and that's what I tell people about being old. It's not that you really worry thinking that you can beat up or do this. No, you're just tired of the bullshit. You're like, all right, well, fuck it then, man. Fuck you.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
you
yeah.
just say
So
like shit
tired,
off the cuff. Like, yeah, you just look
so
at him.
tired.
Dude's like, well, I'll kick your. Some dude, some young cat even said that to me a couple weeks ago. Like, we're in the store. And I'm trying to pass. I'm like, hey man, come on, let's. I said, excuse me, he didn't move. I was like, all right. So I kind of moved him out the way, and he was like, hey man, he started getting mad at me. And he's like, I'll kick your ass. I looked at him. I said, well, no fucking shit. I'm an old man, broken down here. And then people were standing there looking. I said, you don't think he can whoop my ass? I think he can whoop my ass.
I'm just trying to
He's just
shop.
there. He's like, yeah,
I'm just trying to shop.
that's all I'm trying to do. I'm like,
Dude.
yeah, you can kick my ass. That's all right. And he's like, oh, you just want to make a scene. I said, yeah, I want to make a scene because when you attack me, when I bite your nuts, everybody's going to be looking at you like you're a fucking idiot. Fucking fact. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. See, old man, no bullshit. They're like, fuck it, man. If you're going, I'll bite you. I don't give a fuck. You lost your mind, motherfucker.
Yeah. No, there's definitely a certain freedom in that, and knowing that you're just like, look, man, I just want to just get my fucking gallon of milk and packs of sliced cheese and get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
I got time to fuck around
Yes.
with you looking if you're gonna get Captain Crunch or Honey Nut Cheerios or what's the other fucking.
Exactly. I don't give a fuck. I was just trying to get through, motherfucker. You can't be 4 deep in a goddamn aisle or 4 wide. And you're just looking at them like, look, motherfucker, how the fuck am I going to get through this shit?
And that's the problem, too, is like people start looking at other people like, oh, you're just in my way. Like that's a thing in like big cities and whatnot. It's like, but it's here, too, in the country. Like you get to the grocery store. And yesterday I parked like an asshole, and I had 2 old women taking pictures of my car. And I'm like, he parked like an asshole, I parked like an asshole. I just told her, I was like, yeah, I parked like an asshole.
Yeah.
Take a picture. What are you grabbing my license plate? Here it is. Man, it's got my license plate's got fucking Sacajawea on it, bitch. Yours has fucking racist motherfuckers on it. Because the South Dakota license plate that they give you has Mount Rushmore on it, but you can request the Sacajawea one, which is what I have, represent.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
That's why I ain't fucking rolling around I ain't rolling around with racist on my fucking car. Guys who like steal teeth from their fucking slaves and shit.
No. Oh, damn.
No, I ain't doing that. Sacajawea. What if it turned out that Sacajawea was a motherfucker? Like she's just like that evil lady in Jesus. She's just like a super like she's just pimping hoes. She's just like selling alcohol. She's doing all this crazy shit.
Yeah. A tyrant, like a man.
Okay, so YouTube, I need that one too. If that one was Sacajawea, Sacajawea is just like a ruthless crime boss. She cuts hands off of children and shit.
That screaming in your face as she's stabbing your baby in the heart.
I don't know if we can put this podcast out. I don't know if this one's gonna make it.
Well, we should tell them already. We're lying. Sacajawea was a sweetheart.
But what if? That's all I'm saying. Just what if? Let's do a thought. What do all the smart people say? Let's do a thought experiment. Let's do a thought experiment.
Let's do that.
What if she was more ruthless than Genghis Khan? And it just got written out of history. It just got.
Whoa.
How much shit do you think happened for real in history that we don't know a shit about?
That got left on the cutting room floor? Yeah. A shit.
How many things happen that we don't know anything about?
Shit.
Heinous shit,
just
great
nothing.
Shit, anything. Mundane shit. How many times am I going to say shit? I don't know. Anything.
But any shit like that. Some shit that reminded you of some shit. Nope, didn't get to see it.
I mean, imagine how many people who did. Let's flip the coin. Imagine how many people did amazing, heroic things. Like, here come the Vandals coming down the hillside to raid this poor French village, and this motherfucker rallied people, or this woman stood up and like chopped 20 fucking bandits' heads off, or whatever. I'm reading a lot about the Middle Ages, so that's why I'm going to the Middle Ages. But
you're talking about savoir-faire. Reading about the Middle Ages. How many times somebody did something so great that saved the ship from going onto the rocks? We'll never see. Yeah, fuck your woman. I don't know.
A lot, man. And this is what gets people down the rabbit hole of like, man, there was probably aliens in the past. The aliens helped
as we just start talking, you know my favorite show, goddammit. That ancient alien shit has me hot up like a motherfucker. I mean,
I'll watch
that's what I was saying.
One of my
You'll watch it like for hours.
One of my favorite things is getting super high on my day off and putting it on the TV and just laying on the couch, just going, oh my God, they're so right. Oh my God. And then your wife and family comes home and you're like, oh my God, did you know that there's a buried spaceship in the Pacific Ocean just off the coast of Japan? No, motherfucker, there isn't.
It's not how much did you smoke. It's like, how many did you watch today? God damn it.
Oh my God.
This one, that one.
I one time I texted my wife. I was like, please bring booze. I'm watching the Jeffrey Epstein documentary.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I couldn't stop.
He said they sprinkle crack on.
It's horrifying. It's fucking horrifying.
Yep.
And I couldn't stop.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't stop. And I was like, oh my God, it's the most horrific thing. How people just go, oh, above my pay grade. It's.
Yep.
Oh my God.
My pay grade.
Please bring
He's
booze.
like, I need some booze. Yeah.
Please bring booze. It was just begging, prayer hands. Booze.
It's like, I got you, boo. I got you, boo.
Oh my God. And she did, like she always does. That's why she's, Lou, I've been thinking a lot about this.
Sir.
I
kicking rocks at you.
Sunglasses on for this. No, don't come in.
Okay.
Okay, but don't come in because the camera's on. There you go.
As I say, at this time, this is when
you're welcome. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, my brother.
You know what he said to me? Happy birthday to you. in a way, he's not wrong. In a way, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. True.
What the fuck was I going to say?
You're talking about the Epstein.
Yeah. Fuck. Man, I had probably one of the most brilliant things. Oh, I had to put my sunglasses on because I was about to say.
You're about to talk about your wife.
So this week, I had the privilege of touring I don't know if it's a privilege, but I did really appreciate it just because of my
Mm.
stature in the community. I'm
Mm.
a person who is well regarded and respected in my community. I'm a
You had
person
to go all the way to
who's
South Dakota for that.
I did. I did. I'm a, this is what I told California. I'm taking my ball and going home.
And they said, "Let me help you." They kicked it for you.
Let me kick it to Nevada for you.
Yeah.
Uh, I toured the women's shelter this week.
Mm.
I met the director. I want to do some things. I've done a fundraiser for her, or for the shelter, but I've never
Right.
actually
Right.
met them.
Mm.
Uh, uh, and so I arranged it through a buddy of mine, and the three of us, my wife, him, and I, toured the facility, and
Right.
we're just talking like shit got fucking real, like almost within the first
Yes.
5 minutes,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
and like
Hmm.
she was telling me about all the things, like this is where we intake, this, da, 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 just very in a very clinical way, and I looked
Yeah.
at her and I was like, so let me ask you a question. What do you do for yourself to heal, to
Mm-hmm.
maintain?
Right. Right.
And you looked at her and you saw the curtains, like it was like summer breeze, and you saw the
Yeah.
curtains kind of float up, and you could just see the horror and the misery
They're
and
not
the
accurate.
abuse
Yeah.
and all this, and then they closed back up,
Yeah.
and she's like, huh. And
Yeah.
it's just like, oh my God. And it just has gotten me really thinking about how many people with the Johnny Depp shit and Amber Heard shit too.
Yes.
I mean, granted, it's very different, but it's the same in that all these people, how many millions? That Chris Rock joke.
Mm.
50% of marriages end in divorce. The other 50% are fucking pussies. You know, they're too scared to leave. And I just was thinking about like how many people dread going home.
Hmm.
How many people are
Yeah.
with people just because of momentum. That
Hmm.
they're mean to their partner, the mother of their children.
That.
They're
Yes.
they subterfuge and they sabotage the person that their
Mm.
kids are from.
Yes.
Like this. How many people in the world? Like it really
Hmm.
had opened my eyes to just thinking about this. Like how many people out there are being abused, are being tricked, are being manipulated, are being taken from. This is a society, and then we
Thousands.
wonder why a motherfucker goes into the school and shoots fucking 20 kids.
Yes. Yes. I remember I told you of our friend when he was at that line at the courthouse to help with his daughter about that restraining order. He was even saying and I said it is like more than 80% of the women that were there were signing and asking for those right then and there. From an emergency, from a temporary emergency, all that. Like he said, he stepped back and he just was saddened, was
Yeah,
just saddened. Like that's the things you
bro.
see. And, there was one where he was saying that, there was a few that were going up there trying to cancel it, asking if they could cancel it, with
Uh,
their abuser there. I mean, the things that you get to see and you hear, it's like there's more of a problem than I guess the people even know or even care to like you said, above my pay grade. I'm not going to look at. I'm not going to
yeah,
listen. I didn't
yeah.
know.
What's the score of the Dodgers game? Just give me that. Fucking dribble,
Oh,
motherfucker. Shut up and dribble. I
you
mean,
know, yeah,
that's how we got on that conversation where I asked her, what do you and your staff do to like heal yourselves, to cleanse
yes, and
yourselves, your soul? You get
that's a
covered in
question
this
not
fucking.
often asked of them.
Oh,
Hmm.
I think that this question that I ask,
Yes.
because I'm so perceptive and intelligent more than other people,
And suck a dick.
I don't think she'd ever been asked that question before because I could see her
Right.
eyes. I saw her soul. Like I said, it
Yes.
was like curtains blowing in the breeze. It opened and then they closed. And I was just, and
Right. No,
yeah,
no.
like it's,
And I also think that also comes from for you and I from our accident, right? Because I know for us, we watched a lot of our family members. Oh shit!
we're
Did I
good.
fuck up?
No, we're good.
Sorry. Yeah, that we watched some of our family members go through things and seeing how and I was and being in the hospital watching other people like they had no, yeah, no release, no relaxation, no, it's always sad and this and that. And I've always realized from that, like when I'm out, I do the same thing you do. I ask that question, like, what do you do to just relax? What is it that, do you take time for yourself? Do you think about this? And that's even the first thing that I'll say when I find somebody taking care of their older parents. The first things I'll say to them is, hey, make sure you stop, smell the roses and this and that.
Yeah, yeah,
You have to, because if you don't, it's gonna get on you. And just like you asked that woman, just even one more thing, as we all know, psychiatrists, therapists, they have to
yeah,
have
yeah,
their own
yeah,
therapists and psychiatrists to go and talk with. So I mean, there's a
yeah.
whole lot into it that but again, kudos to you, sir, on answering those questions, because those are the questions that need to be asked more of that aren't.
There's so much trauma in the world that just goes unspoken, that like just
Mm-hmm.
doesn't get addressed. Because I know and have known, as most people probably do, many people who are police officers, who are in law
Mm-hmm.
enforcement or in the military, whatever, and you're just like, bro, what do you do? Like, how do you?
Yeah.
You just told me a crazy story about a cracked out
Right.
mother trying to sell her own
Mm-hmm.
child. What did you do after that? Oh, I
Yeah.
just went
Like,
home and watched Seinfeld. No, no,
no,
no, no,
no,
dog. That shit ain't working. I mean, Seinfeld's funny.
no.
Don't get me wrong, but
Right. Right. I
he
mean,
ain't that funny.
if
He
anything, put
ain't
this
that funny.
podcast on. Fuck Seinfeld, motherfucker. But yeah,
But
I'm a dick. I'm going
it
there.
just it. I just think that
Yeah.
the that the sooner that we deal with this kind of shit, like we asked, like, well,
Mm-hmm.
what do we do to prevent violence? Like America is a very violent place, and in a lot of ways, it is. You know,
It
I
is.
drove in 2 blocks from my house. I was driving home, just went to the grocery store, got all the things for the youngest one's birthday party today. We're driving home. I'm sitting in the passenger seat, just trying to play some Pokemon Go. We're at a red
Ooh,
light,
I heard that. So,
and in the
gotta catch them
yard
all,
kitty
goddamn.
corner, you got to catch them all. Uh, Kairogi and Groudon are here. If we catch enough of them, then they'll bring Rayquaza.
Oh
So
shit.
anyway, uh,
You go.
uh, level 39, by the way. Uh,
Oh, level 39. Oh shit,
yeah,
boy, you better get 40. Are the kids going with
yeah.
you?
But no, the kids ain't rolling. They're not
Oh no,
riding.
I'm asking my no,
Yeah,
I was
no,
asking
I'm
my
giving you the answer. Yep, I know what you're doing.
yeah. Oh, thank
I'm
you.
giving you the
I
answer.
was asking. Look, I handed my intern my cup of coffee to give me some more coffee. And look, he just handed it right back to me. Took a sip of it. Could you have somebody downstairs make me some coffee, please? Yes, pretty please. Look
Yeah, he
at
doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. He's
that.
not going to get any smarter
No,
today. He's not going to get any smarter. The coffee
I'm,
is not
I
going to
need that
help.
splash for whiskey up in that motherfucker.
But I think that
Oh,
we talk about like various gun laws and solutions and red
hmm.
flags and all this shit. Like I think that if we just acknowledged the fucking tragedy of most people's existence, like just
Hmm.
acknowledging, shit, man, your shit is fucked up, man. I'm so sorry. Like, what can we do to help? This kid in Buffalo, this kid in Uvalde,
Hmm.
like begging for help. Like, telling people for years, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Nobody said anything. The dude crashed his truck and shot at the school. This is someone who's not trying to do this, but I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And no one said anything.
Right.
He was cutting himself. He wasn't cutting, his upper arm or whatever. He was cutting his face. Not a single teacher, not a parent, not anybody reached out and was like, bro, what's going on? No, instead, the mom helped the motherfucker bury a decapitated cat. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. No, it's not fucking good, motherfucker.
That's the first sign of any goddamn thing. I mean, that's not like dissecting a fucking snail when you're 3 years old. That's
yeah. I mean, that's fun. Like stepping on snails is kind of fun.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
But
once you start fucking with the salt, then you have to have a talking to.
The salt thing is, I did that one time, and I was just like, oh my god, this thing is being tortured.
Yeah,
like you could just see it writhing, and I was like, no, that's not me. No, I'm never doing that again.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. When you see something like exactly.
Oh, dude.
But to get back to your thing, even about acknowledging someone else's pain. It's going to take our society as a whole to be able to do that part, because the biggest thing, besides in whatever community, the Black community, the Hispanic community, the white community, for the man, whatever, it's not right to show your feelings and get bent out of shape or have them hurt or again, feel a certain way, which is straight fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I mean, the thing is, dude, is I think people on the West Coast would be shocked by how, men in the Midwest live, like, as far as that goes. Like, they are very stoic. Like, there's no, like, there's no Midwestern raised and living man has ever said, I need me time. Like, I just got to work this out. They just keep plowing. They just keep going. And that's a problem, bro. That's a fucking problem.
That is.
Like, you can't do that.
That fucking is. And again, I think from us with our accident, I mean, I just keep going because once that happened and we got better and this and that, it was like days where, we didn't feel well. It was like you just turned and said, you know what? I don't fucking feel good.
Yeah.
I really don't feel good. And then you started to realize, well, the people around you started, talking with you as you wanted and this and that. But then you saw it, even when you said it to your friends, to even change how they started looking at that or in themselves. Yeah. I mean, me, I'm the first one. If I see something, I'm like, hey, man, what the fuck's happening? What's going on?
Yeah.
I mean, because I'm always ready to ask.
100% with you. I'm going to start using that as that's like my mantra or whatever they call it in Buddhism, that because I came so close to death at such a young age, and I had frontal lobe, incredible frontal lobe trauma, and was so fucked up and so made fun of and so just retarded. Like I was retarded. I was the retarded kid.
Brain damage, yes.
That it gives you a certain empathy that you can't have unless you've been there. I walked through the valley of the shadow of death.
Yeah.
And now I don't fear fucking evil. Because it's something that makes you so. I just think it's empathy, because you know what fucking pain is. Know what pain
on both
is.
sides. Yes.
And when you know what pain is, you become very, very empathetic to everyone else around you. So maybe what we should do is like,
hurt everybody.
Exactly. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go run to the restroom real quick. So
I mean, I'm just saying, just like you said, we'll hurt everybody. So all of a sudden,
that's like
they walk around
drug
the corner
addiction by giving everyone heroin.
Yeah. Oh shit, bro! I know how hard that is to get off of it. You're right. You know, all right. You got a broken leg. Oh shit! This motherfucker broke my leg the other day. Oh, I know how that is. I mean, on a lot of that, you know, because now with now I'm fucking old. Now I cut up to my nickname. I'm old. So now all my friends now they're old now too, and I'm watching them with their body breaking down,
Yeah.
down with that, and I'm just going. Yeah, I know how you feel. And then I start describing the pain to them, which with living with pain, you become very good and descriptive of. And everybody's like, yeah. And then you get to sit down and talk with them because one of the things, too, is we keep talking about the mental health, mental part about it is as a matter of fact, I walk around the girls' school right before they get out of school. So I do that. And I run into this guy, one of the homeowners, and he finally starts walking with me. And the dude just starts talking about, I can't believe I can't do this with my body and I can't do that. And I'm just sitting there talking with him. And then, we walk away and he's like, you know what? Thank you for listening to me. Nobody.
Oh my God.
Up, they didn't.
Yeah.
Listening. Growing up, they didn't teach us this. They didn't tell us that this was okay. And, all the shit, and I'm just like looking at them like, yeah, they never told us, but you need to take care of yourself and you need to, not go crazy.
Yeah. That's one thing that I'm really realizing about my own self right now. Like physically, I can do things that most people our age cannot do.
Yep.
I wake up in the morning, I can bend down and put both palms on the floor with straight legs. Like I don't touch my toes. I can put my palms on the ground.
Do you like when you get up? Do you like take the covers, get and pop like for your age, pop up and stand up and then stretch it down?
No. I mean, you look at I'm looking down at my knees. This knee is twice the size of this knee. Why? Because I've had knee issues. I've had patella issues. I had my meniscus removed and all this shit. It's just like, is it stiff? Yeah, it's fucking stiff. Is it swollen? Yeah. Does it give me pain every fucking day, multiple times a day? Yeah, it does. But like, what do? I just fucking go down into the basement, grab a fucking 80-pound kettlebell or whatever, 80 kilogram, not pound.
Right.
And I fucking lift it. Like I ain't fucking going out like that. I ain't going out like that.
Yeah.
I get it. Like I hear 30-year-old guys like, I'm too old for this, and you're like, bro, I'm almost 50. Fuck you. I ain't going out like that. Like shit hurts. Yeah, it does. Exactly. Yeah, it does. You should see me after a jiu-jitsu class. I'm sitting on the couch with my feet up, and I've got ice everywhere. Everywhere. Why? Because I'm going to do it again tomorrow.
Right.
Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm doing it again tomorrow. I don't care how much I hurt.
It's like, I'm back at it. I got this. And then you got me on the other spectrum with like looking at my friends where they're like, when I was asking you, do you just pop up out of bed? Like, I'll wake up and then I got like another 45 minutes of like, okay, look, motherfucker, okay, we're going to go do this. We're going to get up this way. And then now, like I said, I got friends that'll say that like, sometimes now I got to really think about what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
And I'm looking and I'm like, yes, motherfuckers, you can't do a cartwheel. I tell my friends now, like, look at them, I'm like, hey, think about doing a cartwheel right now. The mechanics. You can even think right now, like, yeah, it's just da da da. I said, yeah, go on and start to try that shit.
Yeah,
as soon as you put that one hand down
across the lawn, motherfucker. I'll do a cartwheel across the lawn.
You will, motherfucker. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Don't show off, and then all of a sudden, snap. I know you could do it.
But that's the thing. It's like that's the dumbass move that I won't do. Like you were just saying, I'm gonna think about this.
That's what we
like.
Yes.
It's not the best thing.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just do a handstand instead. Like
right. Yeah. Maybe I'll just do it this way. Right. Hey, remember when you used to go play basketball? What did I always? I'd come right up to you before you'd always tell me I was doing this and I took this youngster to school. I'd always look at you and say, like, hey man, all right now, look, start shooting your jump shot. You don't need to fucking do all that. You're getting old. You know, we're too old. I said, we're old where our shit doesn't bend, it breaks.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
granted, which I gave that guy a lot of shit for because I don't know how he lost to you. Granted, you did break your fucking and stayed in there like a trooper and played.
But that's, that's just my mentality. Like
Yeah.
one of the things that I've come to realize about myself, and this is going back to like the wisdom of age and whatnot, is that I've learned that I fucking hate excuses. I don't care that your arm has been sawed off. Fucking go do that shit. I don't care. Like I can give into that. I can just be like, well, I hurt myself doing this, so I'm just gonna go sit. Fuck you. Excuses. You need to sprint away from them. You know what? That fucking guy, Greg Locke. That's what I hear. You stinking witches. That's what I think excuses are. You goddamn witches. You vote Democrat. You get the fuck out of my church. That's what I say.
If
You
you
have an
can't lift that
excuse.
laundry basket, get out.
You have an excuse. You get the fuck away from me.
To hell with your excuses, you demon.
Do you remember that band, Striper?
No.
They did a song. They were kind of like a pseudo-Christian glam metal band from the 80s. And they did a song.
Shit. Well, I'll tell you right. Yeah. No.
They did a song, To Hell with the Devil. To hell with the devil. And anyway, I took my oldest kid. His first rock concert was at the Fillmore.
Kids Bop?
No, it's at the fucking Fillmore. We did that shit for real. Took him to the Fillmore.
That's right. At the Moore.
To see Y&T, who, if you don't know, is the greatest unknown Bay Area band. I don't know if people fucking... Y'all must have fucking forgot, you know? Y'all must have forgot. But the Bay Area in the 80s and 90s was the fucking place for music. And so Y&T was a hair metal band years before there was hair metal. You know, like they were so far ahead of their time. And I've seen them everywhere in the Bay Area, in like fucking bars where people are doing blow off the toilet in Dublin, where, you know, like you can get your dick sucked for $5, you know, and we're all drinking Jägermeister in Livermore. No, I mean, if you don't know about the Bay Area, you think the Bay Area is all just like Facebook techies and whatnot. Nah, son.
No, motherfucker.
No. Go see me in San Pablo, motherfucker. El Sobrante, come see me.
And let's not talk about Richmond, goddammit. Vallejo. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I mean,
the Valley Joe.
Oh, shit. You calling out shit. Trying to think the last run or the last like band like that I saw. Fuck, I can't even remember. Jesus. That long ago. I mean, I think it was I want to almost say it was Green Day, but it was like out in Concord or some shit like that, or not Danville, but like right out there in some little spot. And of course, it's like you said, before they made it even big. I'm just trying to think. I think that's like the last kind of.
I saw them in Oakland,
right,
in like '95 or something.
It might have even been a heartbeat earlier than that. Yeah. Oh, I saw him like in '94, early '90. Yeah.
And I remember because I was friends with a lot of like hardcore punk rockers. And what was the other band that they were like a punk rock band, but they kind of were famous during this new punk phase? I can't remember. There's like the band that sang Ball and Chain. Who was that fucking band?
Ball and Chain.
Social Distortion. I saw it with Social D and Green, and they opened up for Green Day in Oakland. And my friends were so pissed that I wanted to stay. I'm like, let's just stay and watch the band. They're like, fuck them. This isn't punk rock. And shit. It's like, they seem pretty cool. I
No,
mean,
yeah.
whatever. It's just they were getting so famous at that point. I think like they're
Oh,
remember they got
was
so
it their
fucking
first?
famous.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was the. I think I was like saw them like on the on their way up. It
Oh
was
yeah,
like
yeah,
early
yeah,
on in their
yeah.
shit.
They weren't like that band, but they were going like they were getting so popular so fast. Like you couldn't listen. What was that? 105, 105.1? What was that channel in the Bay Area?
105.3.
105.3. That's right. And like they would be playing that
Mm-hmm.
shit all the time, you know?
Yes.
But like,
Yes.
people forget like how great the music scene in the
Out here was. Yeah.
I didn't live in the Bay Area in the 80s, but in the 90s was fucking killer. You could go out to a small club and you could see a great fucking band,
Great band.
you know?
You could. Yes. There's what was that hotel like downtown that had this that used to
The Utah.
God.
The Utah.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Besides the Utah. I see a couple of them at the Utah, but there was another one that was like downtown and oh God. It was connected to a hotel.
The Utah was such
Utah was next to the freeway.
Yeah, the Utah was such a small room, and you could see fucking the dead Kennedys at the Hotel Utah. There'd be 6,000 people packed into a room that's smaller than a bathroom. That's how big it is, and we're all
and their
there.
bathroom was shitty.
Oh, dude. You would have to be super drunk just to get in the bathroom because it's so disgusting.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes. Oh. Fuck
I'm not
God,
recalling the place that you're thinking of. Somebody just drove by in a fucking baby blue
Ooh.
1986 Cutlass Supreme SS.
No. Oh no,
yeah.
that must have been lovely to see. God.
And it looks
That'd
like it's
nice.
got like it's got the skinny tires up front and the fat wheels in back. Oh. Yes.
That's fucking nice, boy.
That's American,
real nice.
as old Lewis said.
That is some that's American right there. That is. There.
Yeah.
That is. That is shit.
That makes me want to go jerk off real quick.
Say that for another show, motherfucker. Say that for another show. Shit, I just saw some great fucking Impalas and all that because we went to Carnival in the city.
Yeah.
That was pretty nice. So we enjoyed ourselves getting out there again. We even got in there early.
Dude, you know what we should do? We should go down to fucking Rio for Carnival.
Yeah.
Next year. We should go to fucking Rio. I mean, I want to train and do jiu-jitsu at all these gyms, and then we'll fucking party.
I would party down there. That'd be nice.
Dude, that'll
we
be
do
so much
need
fun.
another destination vacation without the kids. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're not bringing kids to Carnival. Fuck that
shit. Man, no.
Fuck that shit.
No. No. Again, we talk about it all the time. I look at my wife. I'm like, we got the kids. The kids got to go to Europe. They got to do it. Now it's time for us. God damn it. No, they can stay home. Because my wife would be like, when we go out of town, she'd be like, well, who's going to watch the dogs? The kids.
Fuck the dog. Fuck. That's my fuck the dog.
Kids.
The dog can go hungry for 7 days. It'll be fine.
Hey, but you know me. We ain't bringing the kids with us. So I think it's a moot point because I'll be looking at them like, you forget we ain't bringing the kids now.
I'm leaving a bucket of food and a bucket of water and the doggy door open. Figure it out.
Exactly. Hey, shit. I tell you, I don't even play anymore. I'm like, oh no, we already put something on the books for us. I was like, oh no, yeah, they can just go do whatever. Teaching the other one. The other one's going to be getting their license soon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, 2 licensed
Well,
drivers.
your
I'm like,
other
oh
one,
yeah, we're out.
well, that she texted my wife and
Yeah.
asking when she could come out. So we don't have to
Right.
discuss
Yep.
that now, so that our fucking creepy listeners who made it to an hour and almost 10 minutes,
I mean,
they
oh
show up
yeah, yeah. But
at the
I told her
airport.
to do that. So yeah, because I want to know what day. So I'm like, yeah. Oh,
We've got
and
some
then
shit going on, so
since oh yeah, and then since the oldest one got a job, then I looked at my wife. I'm like, well, the oldest one ain't going nowhere this summer. She's got a job. I'm like, that's
you
somebody
know
that doesn't
how
have to go with us.
you know how easy it is to not show up to a job when you're 19 years old.
Oh. I know.
Okay, just making sure you didn't forget.
Oh, I sit there worried all the time. I'm like, oh shit, please get up, please get up. You should be getting up by now. I'm like,
Yeah.
come on now, you putting in for your insurance now, goddamn it. Come on, don't be losing that.
Come on, Cletus.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, Cletus now. Had to have that conversation like, you working now? Love you, da da da. You're staying at home. It's time for you to pay for your insurance.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
time to put in on this. You know, like I said, the greatest thing about what you having your kids is the day you don't have to follow them into the bathroom, they can wipe their own ass, and when they start putting in on some bills, that's just
Yeah.
always lovely.
No.
I mean, the eldest came the other day. Oh, here's a HBO Max for the family. Buy the whole like subscription. I was like, you go.
Yeah, well, at least she
I
didn't get
was
you
like,
fucking Paramount Plus or some bullshit like that.
no, that was me that got it. It was for
uh,
99 cents a month.
yeah, so you could watch the Thursday night football games.
Uh, no,
Because
no,
that's what I
no,
use it
Paramount.
for,
No, they
right?
they do the Star Trek and that
I don't
shit.
give
The
a fuck
Paramount
about
does,
that.
so that's why I got
I don't
it.
give a fuck about that dog shit. Fuck
He
that
said,
shit.
not that. But he said, oh no, yeah, no, I
I
do
don't
get my
give a
football in.
fuck
Hey,
about that.
he said none of that. No, yeah, well, hey, but if it was Pokemon, you'd be all over it now.
Yeah, not probably not really. There's very few things that move my needle.
I
You
heard
know what I
that.
mean?
Yeah, I heard that. He'll be like, yeah,
That's the other
no.
part. That's the other part about getting a little older and not wanting bullshit. Like I don't want to
Yep.
chase bullshit either. Like I don't need to chase that. Like we can
Yeah,
see there's any number of things that I can distract myself with in this world, but
right,
at the end of the day, I'm just distracting myself with it. Like
right.
I'm sorry.
You do
I
something
don't need.
else.
I only have so much more breath. Like that's one thing I always say to my kids. I only have so many more times than I can exhale in my life, and I don't want to spend them yelling at you. So just listen the first time, and let's go.
Yeah, yeah. And yet you will say that same paragraph verbatim in 2 hours.
I what I need is like a DJ or something always with me that just plays that
Oh,
loop. I told you
yeah,
why are the couch cushions on the floor? Why are you rolling around on the kitchen floor?
yep.
Are you wearing underwear? Like these are the things I say all the time. Please brush your teeth. These
Get
are
in
the
the
things
shower. Turn on the water.
these are the things I say all the fucking time.
Oh, I know. Did you have clean underwear? That's a good question. We all ask that one. And
No, I
sometimes I
ask
think I
no,
have to
no,
ask
no, no,
myself,
no, 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 no. I ask the question, are you wearing underwear?
are you wearing? You got drawers on? That's me. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have to worry about that
Your
one.
shoes are on the wrong foot.
Yeah, that one. That one we got. I was like, boy, your shoes are on the wrong foot. Change them. I don't want to. Neither do I. So it's up to you. You got to change it. So let's do it. Oh, you know
Oh
me.
shit!
I'm quick with that. Shit, especially when they started walking, boy, people would look at me and they'd be like, pick me up. And I do this imaginary, like I'm writing on a piece of paper and the kids look at me and I'd be like, and then I'm like, you already have your walking papers. Here they are. You ain't getting picked up again, goddamn it. Oh no. I went out like, oh yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Dude, my almost 8-year-old is 75 pounds.
Ooh, okay.
He's a
Look at
big,
that.
but in the land of corn-fed motherfucking white people, he's kind
In
of
the land
like,
of Sacajawea.
yeah, in the land of that fucking gangster. Sacajawea, the
Gang,
fucking
Sacha.
gangster. Man, she
Jawea
don't
was the
fucking
shit.
play with that bitch. She will fuck you up. She'll
Don't.
chop your tongue off and stuff it in your ass.
SG will tomahawk you, man.
That's racist. That's racist.
You know, I mean, shit, that's racist. Now they're all getting mad at us. Getting ready to war party us. Now, was that racist? I shouldn't have done that. Was that wrong?
Man, you're now
Too soon.
we've got
Too
the
soon.
podcast has been brilliant up until this point, and we do apologize. As always, we should have
Too soon.
named this podcast instead of hanging with old Lou, it should be we apologize. Because we apologize for the previous episode, ladies and gentlemen.
You hear me in the background. No, we don't.
There's the rub.
Never.
Well, I'm sure
going
that
to
there
hell
were
for
lots of really fun and interesting things that happened in the last 2 weeks that we didn't cover.
We didn't cover. But here, I'll have a list of those things that we didn't cover that I had written down. We didn't cover Peter Navarro.
Who's that?
We didn't cover the dude that was talking about how he did nothing wrong, and then he just got indicted and shit for not complying with Congress.
Who fuck Congress? I'm not going to comply.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
So we didn't talk about that.
Who? Nancy
We didn't
Pelosi?
talk about DeSantis.
Nancy Pelosi.
Pelosi's husband.
I'm sorry.
He got busted for drunk driving.
Oh
yeah.
But not insider trading.
No.
Okay.
And we didn't talk about baby formula.
Oh, that's a big one though.
Yeah.
Visiting that women's shelter, that was one of their concerns was like formula for the mothers that come in. But interesting fact that they told me is that the local WIC, so women, I don't know what it stands for.
Yep.
Don't come in.
I forget,
the video
but
camera's rolling.
We used WIC.
I said don't come in. The video camera is rolling. Oh, dude. All right. So that part's getting cut out.
That'll be cut out to a certain extent. So then
I got to write down the timestamp so I can find it again.
Got it.
118.
118.
30.
We also didn't talk about DeSantis. We didn't talk about
who the fuck is that?
What about Governor DeSantis of Florida?
What about Star Wars is racist?
I didn't even. I saw that the other day, and then I fucking lost track. I forgot to even look at that.
Here's the thing about
because of the Indian guy.
No, it's the woman. Here's the thing: is that they're manufacturing the controversy. There's no fucking controversy. They purposely put a black woman in that role,
right?
So that people would be like nine people would say, "Wait a second, that was a white guy." Okay, is that racist?
Was it?
No, I don't know.
I've always said this about acting. Actors are supposed to be able to act at any time. So whatever you're fucking going up to be that character, that's what the fuck they want. So who gives a shit if you're black, white, whatever? If you could play the part, play the goddamn part. It's bullshit. I figure if we get through racism, it'll be that when, fucking a black guy can play, I don't know. What's a part that a white guy usually plays all the time that people would get mad?
A
Jesus
rapist? I
Christ.
don't know. Jesus, the
Ooh,
guy who
shit. No,
the guy who
no. They got brothers playing that all the time. And in real life. No. Goddamn. Well, whatever book you would read that you thought the guy was white, and they put a
okay,
black guy in there. Once you get stopped being mad with that shit,
like
that's just bullshit.
like Santa Claus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, but could you? Yeah, but you can't.
A black guy in white face.
Oh. They don't get mad at that. They didn't get mad at white chicks, and they didn't get mad at Eddie Murphy.
You know why? Because it was fucking funny. Just be funny.
Oh,
That's all. That's
shit.
all
It
most
was.
people care about. Do you see that
That's
video
it.
of that New York City cop? I think at a Yankees game, and he's like, a brown person, whatever that means.
Right.
And there's this African American person very close to his vicinity, openly scalping tickets, and the cop's like, "Hey, man, I'm not going to arrest you, but you can't scalp tickets here." And he turns around and goes,
Right.
"You're a fucking racist." And he goes, "Hey, man, people are fucking tired of that bullshit." And he goes, "Fuck you, man." It's fucking hilarious. Like it's a brown person and a darker brown person. And he's like, "Man, people are tired of everything being racist." And he's like, "Fuck you, man."
Exactly.
And that cop could have just shot that dude. But he did. He's just like, "Oh, whatever. Just don't scalp tickets here."
Yeah, I was just going to say, motherfucker, you're breaking a law that's actually on the fucking books. He literally looked at you and said, "Look, I'm not going to arrest you, man. Could you just stop doing that?" And you got mad at a motherfucker for that. But if he goes and arrests
there's
you,
a shooting
why
in
you got to arrest me
Philadelphia
for
today?
that?
There's a
I
shooting
think,
in
2
Philly?
people died, 13 were hurt.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, hey, they find racism in everything, goddammit. I mean,
Well,
they
I think
find
we should end on
racism
that.
in, well, I was just going to say, yeah. But the one thing we also didn't get to, which I did want to ask you, is your thoughts on, your, your thoughts on, should adults practice active shooting drills? Because kids are doing it at their school.
Dude, I have a really complicated and nuanced view of this, and I don't know if we want to get into it right now.
Well, we can save it for next week and see if we can.
Because there'll be more mass shootings, unfortunately.
No, because we'll forget that we're going to talk about it. It could be about 4 mass shootings, which we hope aren't, but we'd still forget to go back on the subject.
My answer is yes, with a few caveats.
Okay, we'll pick it up. We will. I'll make a little note in the book over here.
I think that you should practice self-defense all the fucking time.
Most definitely.
Well, Olu, this has been another rollicking, fun-loving, family-friendly, pet-friendly,
pet-friendly, true,
inclusive, equitable journey.
Equitable. I like that one.
Into
travel.
The current events of our day. We didn't insult a lot of people, except for Texans, and people who
indigenous people.
I thought that we stood up for them.
Well, didn't I go?
We recognized. Oh, that's right. I recognized allyship with them, and you were a racist.
Yeah.
But other than that,
did we do anybody else? Oh, well, thank you, and to you too, sir. Damn good. Enjoyed myself. I giggled.
We got people coming
it's birthday
over,
time.
and I probably have to do
Yeah.
some shit that my wife is going to inform me about, and
Mm,
since
mm.
she's the rider and I love her to death,
Yes.
I'm going to go and do it.
There you go. All right. Well, don't forget to pick up the dog shit.
Oh, that happened first thing in the AM. We pick up dog
Mm.
shit. We pick up more dog shit than most people do before 8 a.m. than most people do all day. You know what they say, old Lou?
I tell you, you do it more than I do. So God bless you, goddamn it. God bless you.
You know what they say,
Oh shit.
motherfucker?
Hey, they say sucking and kissing ass, motherfuckers, with the side of Pug Mahone. Hey, my bong is clean.
Love y'all.